Hi, it's Charlie Bengel. Welcome to another edition of Meet an Agent. My special guest today is Roberta Radun from our McLean office. Roberta, it's great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Roberta, you've been with us since 2004. REMAX Lifetime Achievement Award, Hall of Fame winner, all sorts of cool awards that you won with REMAX. Talk to me about why you got into real estate all the way back in 2004.
So I had been a teacher for 11 years in Fairfax County, and I had 2 young kids at the time. And I was ready to make the change, ready to have a schedule that was a little bit more flexible, but I still wanted to provide for my family.
Okay.
So real estate just came naturally. My brother had been in the business for quite a while at that point, and my dad was a retired teacher, and he had been working with my brother for a few years.
Okay.
So they naturally accepted me onto the team after I got my real estate license, and that was 19 years ago. Still part of the Ferguson real estate team, and still with remaxallegiance.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So what do you enjoy most about being in real estate nearly 20 years?
So I really love working with my clients. I'm an educator at heart, so educating my clients, being their go-to person, being there from the beginning to the end, and helping them achieve their goal, whether it's buying or selling.
Fantastic. So we live in a super unique area, the DMV.
Yep.
What do you love most about the area?
So I just like the diversity of being in Northern Virginia. You know, you have the big city life, but yet 40 minutes away, you have the mountains,
Right.
you have the river, you have lakes if that's what you like to do. So not only do you have the arts and the history of DC, but you could go down and you have the small towns of Middleburg and Winchester. So there's really just so much to do.
Great. Is there a particular neighborhood that's a favorite?
So I have a lot of favorites for a lot of different reasons. When I grew up in Northern Virginia, so I grew up in Springfield, and I bought my first house in my 20s in Alexandria.
All right.
From there, I moved out to Haymarket, where I've lived for over 20 years. So of course, I love the Haymarket area. That's where I live, where I raised my kids.
You've seen some growth in over 20 years at Haymarket.
Yeah, so much growth, so much growth. So, you know, it's really, you know, for different people, I like different neighborhoods. So, you know, if you're wanting to come out to Haymarket and you want a gated golf course community with lots of amenities, you've got Dominion Valley, you have Piedmont. Maybe you are in that over 55, where you want that retirement type of community. Well, we have some, you know, they're saying right now that Haymarket Gainesville is like a retirement mecca. We have so many new retirement communities coming in.
Yeah.
It's really great. So, you know, if that's what you like, we have Heritage Hunt, we have Regency. So there's not one particular neighborhood, but there's a lot that I really like.
Yeah, very good. Where will people find you hanging out when you're not selling houses?
So I have 3 kids. One that plays sports in college, so in Florida. So we oftentimes will go and visit and watch his games. I have a daughter in high school who also plays a couple different sports. So you'll find us at usually a sporting event.
Sporting events.
Yes. And if I still have free time after that, I like to meet friends at wineries, local coffee shops. And my husband and I, on a Saturday night, we like to check out different local restaurants.
Good, okay. Is there a location that you specialize in? I feel like that may be Haymarket.
Yeah, so Haymarket definitely for sure, but being the fact that, you know, I grew up around here, I'm very familiar with anything from Alexandria, going through Fairfax, Western Prince William, Loudoun, Fauquier, all the way down to Winchester.
Okay, so where your clients want to go in Northern Virginia, you're game.
I'm there, yeah,
All right,
and I usually know pretty much a lot about those neighborhoods.
Fantastic, okay. So let's talk sellers for a minute. What do you do that's unique to market a seller's home?
So I think that, you know, with sellers, I like to find out their why first before we even, you know, get into that. And then from there, developing a timeline. And I'm going to market different houses different ways. If I'm selling a house in an over 55 neighborhood, I'm going to market that a little bit differently than I'm going to market the house in the gated golf course community. So, you know, really taking that into consideration. But obviously, professional pictures, that I feel like is #1 because that's what we all do. We open up on the computer, we get on realtor.com or Zillow, and I know the first thing I do is look at the pictures. If I go through the first 3 or 4 pictures and it doesn't look good,
next.
the next house, right? So that's the most important thing, I think. But then also doing video. And then from there, you know, we have, like with remaxallegiance, we have such a great marketing department. So working with them and creating some unique ways to get that property out to the public.
Great. What are some other reasons why I would want to use you to represent me to sell my home or to help me buy a home?
So I'm going to work tirelessly for you. I'm going to work, I have a lot of drive, a lot of determination, a lot of patience. So from beginning to end, you're going to have my full 100% attention. And I'm going to make you feel like, you are the only client I have.
Very nice.
And have time for you every step of the way, because this is a big transaction. And I want this to be a wonderful experience for you.
Very good. Well, that's a nice way to wrap up. This was another edition of Meet an Agent. My special guest today was Roberta Radun. Roberta, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.